What's poppin'? How y'all doing? And now and then I like to come to the internet and vent, say some shit. You know, just vent a little bit. Yeah. But if you know me, you probably know me because of my grandmama. R.I.P. Holla. Miss Holla. The hood's favorite grandmother. Most definitely one of my favorite grandmothers. But yeah, though, man, you know, if it's something in your life right now that ain't panning out how you thought it was gonna pan out, just know you got another chance in the morning. When you can go to sleep and open your eyes the next day, man, you won. You won. I don't care what you're going through in your life. If you can go to sleep at night and open your eyes in the morning, you won. Everything else, I'll take care of that when I get to it. But that don't mean don't plan for the future. You gotta plan for the future, because if you ain't got a plan, you only plan on failing. You gotta plan for the future. And if your kids don't motivate you, I don't know what will. Your children should always motivate you. And if they don't, you have to, you know, take some time and be like, what is it that I'm doing that my children don't motivate? You know what I'm saying? You gotta look deep inside when your children don't motivate you. My daddy wasn't no talkative dude. He led by example. So I try to lead by example, but at the same time, I try to have a, relationship with my boys. I try to talk to them so I can know where they head at. You know what I'm saying? So I can know what type of game I need to put down for them. You feel what I'm saying? So, and I'm not the best father. I wasn't the best father. Like my oldest son, 16. I promise you, you know what I'm saying? He got a job and everything, but I was not the best father for him growing up. I was a kid that had a kid. I had him when I was 18, and I wasn't no good spouse. I wasn't no good father, none of that. Man, role model, nothing. And he had to go through that. He had to suffer with me, you know what I'm saying, because of my demons. He had to suffer with me, but like my second son, Charles, he's starting to reap the benefits of my maturity. You feel what I'm saying? So I would recommend that most people have their first child around 28 to 30, because when I was 18, I was still ripping and running the streets. I ain't had time to be a father in my eyes, because I thought I was gonna miss something in the street. But you ain't missing nothing, man. To anybody that think they gonna go be missing something by missing a day in them streets, you ain't missing nothing. You probably just saved your life, because there's nothing out there. It's nothing good. You feel me? To all you young niggas out there that think y'all finna 15, 16, 17 start selling dope, man, you going to jail. You better go and get on this social media grind. You better get this social media wave, boy. It's money on the internet, boy. You know how much money I have? If I had the internet when I was 15, 16 years old, we had plenty of content. For show, for real. I'm talking about for real. Yeah, we couldn't show everything, but we had plenty of content. Man, listen, man. Love, life, loyalty. You know what I'm saying? And listen, learn, and look, listen, and learn. Love, life, loyalty, look, listen, and learn. Pay attention to what's going on around you, man. Don't let nobody pull the wool over your eyes, because this world can be very deceptive. And the people in this world can be very deceptive. So you gotta read through them sometimes. Sometimes you gotta read through the writing on the wall. You know what I'm saying? Cause somebody they ain't gonna never show you who they really are. They gonna show you what they want you to see. So you gotta have enough common sense to see through the bullshit, to see through that screen. You feel what I'm saying? And we need more fathers in these boys' life. Like I need to be in one of my son's life a little bit more heavier, but it'll come with time. But we need to be in our boys' life because they be wondering, they be thinking, they be, you know what I'm saying? And you want to be there to point them in the right direction, give them the right point of view to how to think about what they thinking about, or give them a solution to whatever problem they may be having. Because if they come up with their own solutions to their problems, it might not turn out the way you want it to turn out. Instead of him fighting them boys, he might grab a gun and go shoot them boys, or stab them boys, or anything. Somebody could be picking on him and he grab a knife out the kitchen, take it to school and kill somebody. But all somebody had to do was talk to him and rap with him. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah, man, we gotta make that effort as men to try to, put a little game in these young fellas' ear, man, because they the new generation. That's who our daughters gonna be around. Who our sons gonna be hanging around and having to deal with. Man, it's a bunch of young killers being born. A bunch of young killers are being born. And they're being groomed by other killers, because these killers are getting younger and younger every day. I'm telling you, the coldest killers is 25, 24 and under. They the coldest killers, cold-hearted, malice, all that. Them niggas crazy, man. So we got to find a way to break that cycle. Show them that it's something cooler than a Glock with a switch. You feel what I'm saying? It ain't just Glocks with switches and ARPs, man. It's a lot more to life. Because the ARPs will bring the ATF and the FBI's, and you won't see the light of day for a long time. That's a long time when they start handing out 175 months. Come on, man. You don't want to go to jail for that long. Come on, man. It's real life out here, man. Learn from your mistakes. And don't be around nobody that you gonna feel like bring you down. Hang around people that motivate you. If they don't motivate you, then you might need to find a new set of friends. And there's nothing wrong with finding a new set of friends. There's nothing wrong with feeding a nigga with a long handle spoon. I can love you from a distance. I ain't gotta be around you every day to love you. Cause me being around you will bring my value down. Just cause your thoughts are fucking around and being my thoughts. Just like the people you have sex with, they demons turn into your demons. So you gotta, make the right decisions in life, man. Think before you act. That's the biggest part. Think before you act. And I'm gonna leave it at that. I'm gone.